Well, hello and welcome to the Owatonna Today Show, your community connection since 1991. Thanks for joining us. Today is Friday, March 3rd, 2017. My name is Pete Connor. I'm your host for today's program. And I'm really happy to have our guests that we have today. We've got Michelle Redman, who is the Executive Director of Big Brothers Big Sisters of Southern Minnesota, and we'll get a little idea of what that encompasses. And one of her staff members, Marlys Titchenal, who is the Fund Development Coordinator for Big Brothers Big Sisters. And they're going to talk about the Evening for Kids' Sake, which is a big event that is coming forth. And then we will be visiting with Marlys Mickelson, who has been named by the Owatonna Business Women as its Pioneer Woman for 2017. And I know we're going to have a lot of fun talking to Marlys about that. Which is, well, and as per usual on Fridays, we do want to take some time to highlight our valued sponsors. Our premier sponsors are the City of Owatonna, Express Employment Professionals, Owatonna Public Utilities, and the Steele County Food Shelf. Our primary sponsors, Amy Swain Hearing Centers, Anytime Fitness, Fairway Foods, Little Theater of Owatonna, Owatonna Foundation. And our interlude sponsors, Bremer Bank, Brenda Bednar Mortgage Office, Cedar Valley Services, Glenn Mager and Michael Mager of the Brick Mager Funeral Home and Medford Funeral Home, Carlson Branstad and Company CPAs, ERA Gillespie Real Estate, Fairview Animal Medical Center, Horizon Eye Care, Owatonna Area Business Development Center, Steele County Historical Society, and the Steele County Transitional Housing, the Third Hand Video Productions, Tri-M Graphics, and TPS Insurance. We sure hope that you'll support these wonderful sponsors. And also think of others that you might recommend to be sponsors for this show. Say thanks to them when you run into them. If anyone does have an idea for a sponsor, please give Leanne a call at 507-390-5751. And now we will take just a few minutes to listen to sponsor commercials.
Hi, I'm Brenda with the Mortgage Office of Brenda Bednar, aligned with American Mortgage and Equity Consultants, where closings feel right from the beginning. I'm a proud supporter of the Owatonna Today Show.
Owatonna Public Utilities, real people, real reliable, real progress. Making life a little easier day after day, taking pride in our community, listening to what you say, a voice you can talk to. We're growing with you in mind in everything we do. Owatonna Public Utilities.
Greetings from the Steele County Historical Society. We invite you to visit us and enjoy your county's history at the History Center and Village of Yesteryear. Check our website for current exhibits and monthly programs.
I'm Nancy Ness, inviting you to attend the 23rd Annual Hometown Sampler Concert benefiting the Steele County Food Shelf. Hometown Sampler performances will be held at the Little Theater of Owatonna on Friday, March 3rd at 7 p.m., Saturday, March 4th at 3 and 7 p.m., and Sunday, March 5th at 2. Come enjoy the musical talents of the Gogs, Bad Tangerines, Hot and Bothered, and Mile 5 Band. Admission to the Hometown Sampler is your generous cash or food donation at the door. All proceeds help the Steele County Food Shelf provide basic food for your neighbors in need. Help feed hungry people and enjoy a great concert at the same time. No one in Steele County should go to bed hungry. Please be a part of this year's Hometown Sampler.
Welcome back to the Owatonna Today Show, your community connection. We're now pleased to have with us Michelle Redman and Marlys Titchenal from Big Brothers Big Sisters of Southern Minnesota. Welcome, ladies.
Well, thank
Good
you
to
for
have you
having
at the
us.
show. Absolutely.
Thank you.
You got some big things happening here upcoming, and we want to find out as much as we can about those things. So, Michelle, Big Brothers Big Sisters of Southern Minnesota speaks to something a little larger than Owatonna or Steele County.
Correct. We serve 4 counties. We serve Steele, Waseca, Dodge, and Rice County.
Okay, very well. The organization's been in so-called business for how long now?
Oh, we were in Owatonna as of '87, but we've been around for over 45 years in southern Minnesota, starting out in Rice County.
Okay.
Yeah,
So you've expanded.
We have expanded. Our latest expansion was in Waseca in 2014, and that is going wonderful. Last year we served 529 children, meaning we provided adult role models or high school role models, positive role models for 529 children last year.
Which is to say that you have in your network well over 1,000 people
Yes.
that you are dealing with.
Yes.
Because obviously a little has to have a big. So.
Exactly.
Is it always one-on-one?
It's one-on-one with the child, but we have branched out to have big couples. So our ordinary matches are a big sister or a big brother, but now we have big couples with a husband and a wife, or we have big families with the whole family that can mentor a child, which is a really neat experience, especially the big couples and the big families. They're able to bring that child into their home and show this child a different family situation.
Sure.
And that's always good.
How is it that you come to know of a child that is a potential little? How is it that you find, where is the network that you deal with to?
Our greatest resources are the schools. They're fantastic. The school social workers keep in tune with what we have going on. They send us names of children, and usually they have asked the parents if it's okay, so the parents are right in there with us. And then we do enrollment on those children, and once they get matched, like last year matching so many children, they keep sending us more and more. So even though we served 529 children last year, we have a wait list of over 178 children right now, waiting for a big. Because the more children you serve and the more children you affect and provide this positive outcome for, more children are put into the funnel that need it.
What are the ages of the kids that you're serving?
Sure, we enroll children 5 to 14. So once they're 15, they age out of the program to be enrolled. But once they're matched, we would like them to stay matched all the way through graduation. That is our hopes with every community-based match.
Okay, now profile. You know, I'm going to think that there's kind of probably a common profile, but I think you're going to tell me that there isn't necessarily a profile centered on, let's say, a certain category of people, of children.
You know, we have lots of statistics, and about 60%, 62% exactly of the children that we serve come from non-traditional families and come from families that utilize free and reduced lunch. So 62%, kind of a signal of poverty there with the free and reduced lunch. And the non-traditional families are children that live in a one-parent household, maybe live with their grandparents or foster care, or live with a friend, or it could be homeless. So that there's that, and then we have about 32% of the children in our program that have a parent or significant family member that is incarcerated or involved with law enforcement. But with that being said, we also have those children in our program that have mom and dad under the same roof, that maybe they're both working and very busy and there's multiple children, and they just don't have that time for one-to-one attention, and they can really see that their child could benefit from a positive adult role model.
So what you're saying is that there's no discrimination in terms of, it's a non-discriminatory issue. It's social, economic. It cuts across all corners, if you will.
There is
of the population.
Yes. When a parent enrolls a child or when the school enrolls a child, there's nobody that we turn away. The only reason we turn it away is if a child doesn't want to have a big, or the parent doesn't want to be part of the program. Okay. So we have children from all walks of life, and like I told you before, as you take a child that maybe is in foster care, you take a child that their parents are incarcerated, and you take a child that comes from a two-parent household, you put all these kids in the gym, all they want to do is have fun. You can't tell them apart. They just want to be kids.
Excellent. We need to talk about the event coming up, the Evening for Kids' Sake, and Molly, as a development coordinator, that's kind of your big deal, I'm sure. One of them, perhaps.
It is.
And we've got to somehow include all the baskets, which I'm told will not be left here for Pete. Tell us about the event.
So our Evening for Kids' Sake event is coming up on March 11th, and it's at the Steele County History Center again this year. We have tickets available. They're $75 a seat, and it's a gala, it's a dinner, it's a silent auction, it's a live auction, and it's our largest fundraiser. We have a goal of $110,000 this year that we're working to raise. So a lot of work goes into it, and we're excited about it. So March 11th.
This is the time and
Yeah.
is the date. And so,
it's creeping up on us.
Yeah, and I suppose, does one have to have a ticket or, to get in,
Yes.
so to say? And so I suppose there's a limited number of tickets that are available.
That is correct. There is a limited number of tickets available. We do still have some available, though.
And,
So if
and
you
how much are tickets?
$75.
75. That's
Yep.
per person?
That's per person, correct.
Okay, and that it gets them into the whole the venue, and then of course if they want to bid on auction items, they have all of that.
And we hope they do.
Yeah, look at all the
Yeah,
great baskets we have
yeah.
for them to bid
Absolutely,
on, right?
Really, yeah.
Let's go to the baskets.
Yeah, and so these are all donations I would expect coming from local
Yes.
merchants. Lovely
Yes.
things.
We have a wide variety of baskets, about 85. We always say we're only going to do about 65 baskets. It always ends up to be about 85 silent auction baskets, and we like each basket to be valued way over $100. So that first one that Leanne's just showing is a sweet treats basket. So that will have a lot of baked goods in it, but a lot of sweet treats. And then if you see in there, there's an electric toothbrush. So you can eat your sweets, but still have good teeth. We try to hit all areas there. You can go on to the next one. Our next one is, that's kind of a picnic by the shore. It has a wonderful fish plate in there. It's really just cute dining and little basket. And then the next one is a family fun basket. I got to tell you, this has tons of games in it, but the highlight of this basket is all the gift certificates. It has over $600 worth of gift certificates to go do things with your family. There's a 4-pack of just about everything in there for you to go all year long. And this is a fun Nemeria basket with some wine and wine glasses. Nemeria is a nice local business that makes beautiful soaps and lotions. And then our last one, I think, there is just a fun baking basket for the people that love to bake. So that's just a sampling of our baskets, and our live auction has many great items in it. And I think Molly can talk about some of the fun things that we have in our live auction.
Yes.
Please do.
We are excited. We have a few different trips this year. We have a stay at a home in Greece. We have a Mexican vacation. We have a week stay at a resort in Las Vegas. We partnered with a couple local brewers, and they are doing brew days. And after your beer is ready, there is a big party where there's ribs catered from Bashers in Faribault, and Credit Report is coming and playing music at your event. So kind of all encompassing there. You have the beer, you have the band, you have the party, which sounds like fun to me.
Sure.
We have Billy Joel tickets with a hotel stay. So just kind of a wide variety of different things.
Wonderful. And before we close, we need to also talk about the next event, which is also a big event. It's been around for a long time, and that's Bowl for Kids' Sake.
Yes, Bowl for Kids' Sake is coming up on the 22nd of April on Saturday of the whole Day of Giving in Owatonna, along with the Young Life's Cake Auction and St. Mary's Night of Night Auction. So the Day of Giving is coming up on April 22nd.
Okay, lots of things happening, a lot of things for people to look at. And we are going to be monitoring all of that as time goes on. Thank you so much for telling us. Hope that we got most of the things that you wanted in
Yes.
today. And best wishes. I hope it turns out to be the success that you really want it to be.
Thank you for having us.
And thank you for being with us for this show. We're going to take a pause and have some messages. Stay tuned.
Looking for that perfect birthday party idea for your child? I have exactly what you're looking for. A pool or gym party at the West Hills Tennis and Fitness Center. Hi, this is Brad. Contact me today at 774-7102 to schedule the party every child will love. Birthday party packages are available year-round. West Hills Tennis and Fitness Center, encouraging and promoting a healthy lifestyle.
Hello, I'm Glenn Mager.
And I'm Michael Mager with the Brick Mager Funeral Home and the Medford Funeral Home. At Brick Mager, we are privileged to have served the families of Steele County community for 118 years.
Whether you choose traditional burial or cremation, we promise the tribute your loved one deserves with the peace of mind that you require.
We are proud to be part of the Owatonna Today Show.
Hi, this is Barry Gillespie, president of ERA Gillespie Real Estate, where our pledge is to save you money, save you time, and simplify your life. And we're proud supporters of the Owatonna Today Show.
Hello, my name is Katie Marshall. A year ago, my family and I became homeless. We were scared and alone. Today, with the help of Steele County Transitional Housing and generous donors like you, my family and I are safely housed. I am working, going to college, paying my rent on time. My children have a warm bed to sleep in every night. My family and I are so grateful for this second chance. Please help others in need by donating to Transitional Housing today. Everyone deserves a safe place to live.
Welcome back to the Owatonna Today Show, your community connection. Joining us now is Marlys Mickelson, who has been named the Pioneer Woman for 2017 from the Owatonna Business Women organization in town. Marlys, welcome to the show.
Thank you.
Yeah, it's wonderful to have you. I mean, this is just, I think it's wonderful.
I'm pleased to be here.
Absolutely. Pioneer Woman for 2000. Marlys and I have known each other for a long time, and I asked her if she rolled up in her, buckboard, as the Pioneer Woman, to the building, because we have known each other for a long time.
Right,
yeah.
right.
You have a life of involvement in things, in government things, in political things, and other volunteer things. You're a published author. You really have a marvelous, when you look back, I think you've got to be impressed with yourself.
I don't look back. I just take it one day at a time, and you get as much as you can out of that day.
Yeah.
And this is a complete surprise to me. Of course, I'm pleased and grateful for this honor.
Yeah.
I'm grateful to the person who nominated me, grateful to the selection committee,
Sure.
and grateful to the business and professional women for this honor. And the business and professional women are a great addition to our area. They, with their honors and their scholarships.
Certainly, yeah. What I like about it as well is it reflects on it, and it gives honor to people who deserve that honor, such as yourself. Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah, really. I mean, there are several others who have or will be receiving honor here.
Yes.
And I think that it's wonderful to highlight people who have done some very nice things, some very good things with their life.
And some of these are just coming up.
Yeah.
Kind of people that achieve.
Sure. Your time, if we go to the very earliest time of your volunteering, we'll go how far back? What would be one of the first things you did as far as being a volunteer, community volunteer?
Well, basically, I really enjoy being around people. In any work that I've had, I want to be the receptionist.
Okay.
That's where the people are. And my first volunteer job was as secretary of the Day County Democrats.
And that would have been in what state?
Oh, South Dakota.
South Dakota.
South Dakota.
Okay.
I'm
Was
from.
that prior to Owatonna, prior to Minnesota?
By many years.
Yeah. Okay, so you're a native South Dakotan.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. And so you were that, but even if we go back just a little bit, as in school, you must have been involved in kind of, on the prom committee and the student council, perhaps, whatever.
I went to such a small school, we did not have a prom or a committee, but I was president of the student body.
Okay, sure.
And a cheerleader for 3 years, and where the people are.
Yeah. But not to say anything about that, to not forget leadership, because there's leadership that comes with those things.
Well, in a way, Pete, I'm the oldest of 10. You kind of you kind of act like a supervisor when you're not even want you to be a supervisor. It gets challenging.
Yeah. So, so you had your first taste of political involvement, which was not the last.
Anything political interests me.
Yeah. Right. It invades everything in our lives, doesn't it?
Well, it seems like now it does.
Yeah.
A little bit unsettling.
Yeah. Well, it is one of those things that here we are, and we have things to deal with and get through, and what have you, talk about, and but locally even. I mean, political organizations have been a part of your life, for many years.
Mm-hmm. True.
Yeah.
Both parties.
Yeah. Both parties. Yeah. Because you said earlier that you were a legislative aide.
Well, I knew Rod Searle over at Waseca. I worked at the school, and one day they had a bus to the Capitol with students. And my gosh, when I got up there, have you seen that gorgeous Capitol? That's impressive. I thought, I'd like to work there. And I knew Rod Searle, who was the majority leader, so I got a job working there. And I was a legislative assistant for 7 years. Well, actually, 1 year I was assistant to the gubernatorial candidate. But best years of my life as far as being out there having work or fun. I shouldn't have said fun, should I? Shouldn't have said that.
Yeah, it has to be fun. It should be fun.
Well, that's how I look at it.
Yeah, I mean, I've been up there often enough to know that it just appears that there's a rush that comes with being in that environment.
They work very hard.
Yeah.
They do. Long hours.
Yeah.
And, some of those people come in and they are, they're really idealistic and they expect to contribute. And some of them expect to save the world.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and nothing wrong with that either, I guess,
No,
from a philosophy.
Because it gets a little harder every year for them.
Really. Back to Owatonna, what sorts of things were you involved in when you came to town? I mean, it wasn't always at the legislature and politics. You were doing other things as well.
Well, when you have youngsters, you go through the schools, everything that they need in that part. Yeah. But I think my most... the gratifying is that for 10 years, we took care of the urns in front of the hospice. Those 2 urns there. Sure. At Christmas, they had tree toppers, and then they have flowers, and changed those. And so that was and we've done a lot of other things for the hospice. They just started, 10 years ago?
Sure.
Yeah. And I can remember when it was built and there was a farmhouse.
Yeah, yes.
And so then they had to do all that landscaping, everything. Yep. We've always been outside workers.
Excellent. And other things I have to bring forward to people because they probably don't know, but that you're an author, published author.
Well, my books really weren't authored.
No.
They were maps and instructions, and putting it together was just a pleasure.
Yeah, but it demanded a certain amount of research, to make it right.
Yes, we had to go visit every trail.
Yeah. Yeah, we should say that it's in cycling that the...
It was western Wisconsin and Minnesota.
Yeah.
The trails I loved, and I miss it so much.
Yeah. Well, and being an avid cyclist myself, I appreciate what it is that you did, and I'm kind of envious that you did that. And probably there's some work that might be done to revisit that sometime.
What's your favorite trail? Aren't you a trail rider?
I'm more a road person. Yeah.
Oh, see, I didn't care for roads. Yeah. There's carbon monoxide there.
Well, it's true. That's very true. I love the roads, though. But anyway.
Well, you can move faster, maybe.
Well, you're going to be honored with receiving this award. When is that going to happen?
It's this Friday.
Okay.
It's at 6:30 at Jeff's Hall on the Pillsbury campus.
Right. Okay, and that's going to be, is there a meal included? Is there going to be,
I don't believe it's called a meal.
Snacks
It's,
coffee and type of thing?
Hors d'oeuvres and wine.
Yeah. Okay.
Is what I heard.
Yeah. And I would imagine you have to do a little speech.
I'm not gonna.
I'll bet you will. You'll have to say something.
I've been successful in avoiding public speaking.
That's right, but you'll have to this time. And you're very adept at doing that, I know.
No.
You can't do that. Well, it's just a wonderful thing. It's just wonderful to have you here.
Thank you.
To talk about this, to kind of, do a quick review of your life.
We have to talk more biking.
Yeah, we should. Yeah.
Roads, huh?
Yeah, roads. It's important. Roads are important. Well, best wishes, congratulations, and all good things looking forward for you and Phil too. I know Phil very well, and look forward to having you back here when there's another opportunity.
When we moved away and when he retired for 5 years, and we came back.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
This is God's country.
God's country. Good for
Yes.
you. Right, I believe it as well. Well, best wishes again.
And
thanks for being here today.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I enjoyed it.
Oh, yeah, me too. Right. And thank you for being with us. We'll please stay with us. We're going to be right back.
Amy Swain Hearing Centers is a proud sponsor of the Owatonna Today Show. I'm Dr. Amy Swain, and I want everyone to hear better.
Hi, I'm Tim Anderson, the owner of Anytime Fitness, where we make getting healthy affordable and convenient. Anytime Fitness is a proud sponsor of the Owatonna Today Show.
Welcome back to the Owatonna Today Show, your community connection. We've got some announcements for you to leave with you. First, St. Paul's Episcopal Church will present its annual Lenten speaker series, The Things We Treasure, Wednesday starting on Ash Wednesday, March 1st from 12:10 to 12:30. The event itself is free. Lunch afterwards is $6, and all proceeds benefit the Steele County Free Clinic and the Crisis Resource Center. The Hometown Sampler Concert Series, a fundraiser for the Steele County Food Shelf, will be held at the Little Theater Auditorium on Friday, March 3rd at 7 p.m., Saturday, March 4th at 3 and 7, and on Sunday, March 5th at 2 p.m. Admission is a cash donation or food donation to the Steele County Food Shelf. The community is invited to a special Owatonna Hospital Healing Arts Program reception where you can meet the artists on Tuesday, March 14th from 4:30 to 6 p.m. at the Owatonna Hospital. New artwork is on view now through the end of June. The works of Gail Cole, Reverend Jack Dahl, Kathy Keene, April Malpers, and Sarah Whitmont Schlager will be on display. Also, Owatonna Elks Lodge St. Patrick's Day Dinner, Saturday, March 18th, 2017, 5 p.m. to 7 p.m. Advance tickets, $15 at the door, or $15 each, and $20 at the door. It'll be an authentic Irish menu of corned beef and cabbage, baby red potatoes, dinner, and roll. That will be at the Owatonna Elks Club. We also have an author talk on March 21st at 2 p.m., Steele County History Center, The Big Marsh, The Story of a Lost Landscape by author Sherry Register. And finally, we will talk about the Crisis Resource Center 16th Annual Healing Arts Children's Luncheon on March 28th, 2017. And that should take us to where we are. And please stay with us on Monday when we will have Sister Franchon Perkle and Kristen Haberman to be with us. And I will wish you all the best for a great weekend. And please do come back on Monday.